Hello, 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 and welcome. Happy Monday. It is Monday on September 9th, known as the 99 portal. So before I dive in, just want to take a moment to remind you to go ahead and share out today's show. Let everybody know that we are here. After all, we are here, and it is a really whew, energetic day. Are you feeling the energy? I don't know about you guys, but my throat is a little tired. I've been chatting it up for the last hour and a half in a another event that I had, which I'll talk a little bit about later. However, again, share it out. Let everybody know that we are here. For those of you who are not sure what you're watching and who I am, let me introduce myself as I am the host of Joanne's Healing Within, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your holistic integrative teacher, Reiki master, medical astrologer, master of numerology, card creator, card reader, and also the founder of Holistic Fitness NY, located in Queens, where I serve and help women over 40 get strong and remind women that weights are their friend. So I want to give a shout out to everybody who is here with me this evening. I know it's late, it's 10 p.m. Eastern time, but I'm hoping that you people are around and you're awake and you got your notebooks and you're ready to take some serious notes, because tonight is just that. It's a note-taking evening. After all, it is about the 99 portal. And hopefully you know what that actually all means, the 99 portal. And I will be diving into that very shortly. However, I want to just share and ask you, how are you all feeling? As opposed to asking that, I was literally listening to something earlier today, and I wrote down this question. And it's about, rather than asking how are you feeling, because I mean, theoretically, when you ask somebody how they're feeling, they're either going to say they feel good, they're okay, whatever. However, what you might want to start asking is this question: what is something that has brought you joy lately? And I love that question, because then it's an open question, which now offers an opportunity for conversation. Because when we really think about it, isn't that what this is all about? Is getting to that place where we learn to communicate with one another, where we learn to have deep-hearted conversations to get to know about a person. Because let's face facts. Most of the time when you're asking somebody how they are you really asking how they are because you really want to know how they're feeling? Or you're just doing it because that's something that we've just been programmed to do after years and years and years? Was when you greet somebody, it's right away, oh, how are you? Especially when you don't even know the person. I know that there's so many times when I walk down the street and I cross past somebody, we were literally crossing past, it's a hi, how are you? And then we don't even take a minute to stand still to find out how the other person's doing. So again, I'm going to read that question to you, write it down, because I think it's a good one. And that question is, when you're greeting somebody, what is something that has brought you joy lately? Powerful question, I think. So anyway, with all that being said, hopefully you've caught the last episode, which, believe it or not, I don't really remember what the last episode was about, but that's okay. If you didn't catch the last episode, know that you can always go and catch the last episode on any of the major platforms, which would be Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Twitch TV. And for those of you who'd rather listen to it, you can listen on several podcasts such as iHeart, Audible, and Spotify, and that's just to name a few. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to my amazing partners that support the show when we come on live the first Monday of the month. Tonight's an unusual situation, considering last Monday it was a holiday, and I took advantage of it. So there is a new graphic that has my partners on it, where we have Joe Monkman, who is definitely our personal development teacher. And then we also have Kitty Foss, Kitty Bouderay Foss for that matter, who's our storytelling astrologist and reader of the stars. And I'm sure that new image will pop up at some point. If it doesn't, it doesn't, no big deal. Anyway, so I'm so really excited to be here with you today. Okay, the old image is popping up. There is a new image that I did send. Hopefully you have it, and at some point you'll bring it on later. in any case. So I want to give you some insight to what is actually going on with our cards, with the planets. We already know that we have this 9-9 portal taking place. And in the 9-9 portal, which I'm going to take a deeper dive in throughout the entire time we're together tonight, but keeping in mind when we talk about this 9-9 portal, what is a portal? A portal, there we go, there's our beauty, there we go. We have Kitty Bouderay Foss and Joel Monkman, who keep this show, helping me keep the show going week after week, month after month, the partners. And if you're interested in becoming a partner of the show and learning what's entailed with that, feel free to go ahead and email healingwithin76@gmail.com. And there's a little flyer with my information on it as well, which will pop up at some point as well. Too, I believe I sent that flyer. Did I? I think I did. Anyway, so we talk about a portal. A portal is when the veil between the spiritual realm and the human realm is really thin. And what that really means when we think about it being really thin, it gives us an opportunity to connect with spirit at a much faster pace. For those of us who do communicate with spirit, known as spirit communication, you may know it as mediumship in some sense, where we can connect with our loved ones, our fairies, our angels, our higher self, our ancestors, when the veil is really thin. Also, when the veil is really thin, what often happens is that we get to witness loved ones who are suffering have an easier transition to cross over. And that's what a veil is where it just makes things a little easier, where those who are suffering, they can transition back home. So when we think about a 9-9 portal, as we have a portal every month, and the portal just means that the numbers match. So in January, we have the January 1st portal, which is the 1-1. February, we have the 2-2. March, we have the 3-3. April, we have the 4-4. May, we have 5-5. June, we have the 6-6. July, 7-7. August, we have the 8-8. And the August portal is a real big portal because it's actually associated with the Lion's Gate energy, which, if you actually go back and watch some of my shows from previous, I had a huge show about that one. And now here we are in the 9-9 portal. Every portal takes us to the next level to what that portal is going to be about. And the 9 energy based on numerology is based on letting go, endings, and a completion, also known as a huge transformation. And that's what this energy is about. And theoretically, when we think of the month September carries that 9 vibration anyway. So the entire month itself is really about letting things go. So whatever no longer really serves you, which is maybe expired, outdated, or you're ending a project, or you're completing something, or you're in the midst of transforming, that's what this entire month is really about for all of us. And this particular day itself highlights that energy. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail a little bit later on into the show. So just giving you a general basic idea of this energy that we do have going on. In addition to that number 9, based on astrology, because you know I like to blend the two together, we talk about the 9th house energy. 9th house is associated with Sagittarius energy, which is about fire. It's about your dream state. It's about traveling, literally packing a suitcase and traveling somewhere. It is a time where you may be more inclined to take on a new study, to learn something, to become more curious about what is actually going on with you on a soul's level, and just evolving into your higher consciousness. So we have the basics between the numerology aspects and the astrology aspects. So what I like to do now is let me shake up the cards and see what card shows up to play along with this energy that we have going on, and also to pay attention to what chakra comes on that we can work on so we can be more aligned to this portal energy. Now, even though we are at the end of this portal's energy, this portal stays with us for the entire month of September, just like all the other portals. And then we also do have another massive portal coming in, which I'm going to speak a little bit about before we go to a break after I read the card. So let's see what card shows up. This is an interesting card to show up because I was actually speaking about this conversation a little while ago. So the card is success. success. And that's so interesting because the number 8 is a very powerful number in association to this portal that we do have today. Because when you actually write out the date, the 9/9/2024, 2024 when you add it up equals 8. So the overall energy for today is 8. And 8 is really about your money aspects. It's about your karmic reset and very much associated with success, with fame, with accomplishments, with recognition for that matter. Now, my big question to you when it comes to the word success, how does that sit with you? Do you get excited when you hear the word success, or do you have a maybe negative experience with the word success? So when we talk about the chakra here, that's the solar plex energy, which is all about trusting the process, trusting that your birthright is to be successful in this lifetime. Your birthright is to be accomplished. Your birthright is to have recognition. Your birthright is to just be in the space of fame and what that actually looks like for you. So that is our card for today, and working on that solar plex energy so you can open up that energy, so you can allow yourself to trust that you're exactly where you need to be, and that there are things you are letting go of, and there are things that you are making space for to come in. So I'm going to leave us there. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and when I come back, we're going to have this huge conversation about this 9 energy and what also is connected to this 9 energy. So before I take that commercial break, there's a graphic with all my information on there. And for those of you who want to reach out to me for anything from a self-discovery session to a reading to maybe just a question or two, you can scan the QR code that's going to pop up, or you can email healingwithin76@gmail.com. There you go. There you go. All right, I'm going to take that quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Hi everyone, Kitty Beauty Foss, the storytelling astrologer, reader of the stars, and I'd like to invite you to join me on Intuition of the Soul on Facebook, a free private Facebook group, where I post a daily energy reading all about how you can navigate your day. Also reach out at intuitionofthesoul11@gmail.com if you want a personalized reading to find out about how your circuitry works. Namaste.
Hey, this is Joe Monkman, and I am a personal development trainer. And that means that I help people step into their leadership roles, take their place as a visionary, really understand their own mastery in the world so that they can really find their place at the buffet of life. And if you want to know more, you can find me on my Facebook page at Joe Monkman and joemonkman@gmail.com.
Did you know that retrograde season is a great time to review your health, fitness, wellness, and nutritional goals? Hello, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the founder of Holistic Fitness located in Queens. I help women over 40 get strong and remind them that weights are their friend. I'm a certified and licensed holistic personal trainer and have been in the health, fitness, and wellness industry for 40 plus years. In the last 15 years, I have implemented many healing modalities into my practice. What does this mean for you? It means you're getting a revolutionized health, fitness, wellness, and nutritional prescription plan with you in mind. I'm a Reiki master, medical astrologer, master of numerology, card creator, and card reader. For more information, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do look forward to helping you revolutionize your health, fitness, wellness, and nutritional goals. Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. I'm your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, and I'm super excited to have you here. If you are just tuning in, you didn't really miss too much, just the introduction, which is not a big deal. I'm going to go back and talk about the card again, which is what I always do. And if you are really dying to know what the introduction was about, no, you can always come back and watch on the replay, which is Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Twitch TV, of course, YouTube. And if you want to listen, you can listen on iHeartRadio, Audible, Spotify, and that's just to name a few. So let's dive into our card for today. Very interesting card. And why it's so interesting is because literally, just before coming on here today to share insight with you, I was just in my amazing Woman Empowering Women's private group, and we were just talking about this very word, success, and the number 8. Not so much about solar plex, although we did talk about solar plex as well. So it's so interesting on how this card is showing up again. So when we talk about the number 8, when we talk about the day itself, the 8 energy, universally speaking, for the entire year, when you look at the number 2024, which is the year, and you add those numbers up. Now, before we add the numbers up, what I always like to do is I always like to play with the numbers to give you just a little bit of insight. So when we talk about 2024, we have 2 2s and a 4. The 2 represents your partnerships with yourself, with your higher power, your higher consciousness, your higher self, and all the different relationships you have on the earth with your siblings, your parents, your children, your friends, your grandparents, your co-workers, all of those relationships, in addition to the relationship that you have with your physical body and with money. All this falls under that number 2 energy. It's also very much associated with Taurus energy as well. So when we think of Taurus energy, Taurus right now is being played with Uranus. Uranus is the planet of chaos, and it's in the retrograde as of September 1st. Now, what does that actually mean for us? Uranus in Taurus and chaos, which means we may very well be experiencing some challenges going on with different relationships, and also with our relationship that we do have with money, where maybe you have a childhood wound about money. Maybe that you've heard a parent or another adult speak about having to work really, really hard to make money, or money doesn't grow on trees, and all of that is related to the childhood wounds. This is a perfect time with this energy that we're in with this 9-9 portal is to work on letting go of those beliefs. So this way here, you don't carry that energy. And you, during this Uranus retrograde in Taurus, it's allowing you to move through whatever experiences that show up as the chaos for that matter. So then in addition to that number 2024, we also have that 4 energy. So that 4 energy, based on numerology, is about balance and stability. And it's about harmony as well, and what you've achieved, and working diligently enough to get to where you want to go. 4, based on astrology, is associated with the 4th house and Cancer, the sign of Cancer, where, interesting enough, when we talk about Cancer right now, Mars happens to be in Cancer. Now, Mars is about action. Mars is fire. Mars is, we want to do something. However, when Mars is sitting in Cancer energy, they're not really comfortable together, because Mars is action. Mars is about, I want to get up and do something. Cancer is about staying on the couch, relaxing, and being at home. So with that energy, it's like one puts out the door and one puts in the door. So when we think about the energy of 2024 right now, just based on the planets that we're speaking of, there could be some sort of push-pull happening. You know, some restrictions or some resistance for that matter. Now you take the overall number, 2024, which is your 8 energy, which we just spoke about. That 8 energy is about, again, the abundance, the achievement, the success, the recognition. Where do you get your recognition from? Who is sitting there applauding you for all that you're doing and all that you've done? Now, the number 8, according to astrology, is associated to Scorpio's energy. Now, Scorpio is about the transformation. Scorpio is about the dark side and the light side. Scorpio is about the shadow work that we're here to do. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto's energy. Theoretically, if I was having this conversation with you earlier on today, the moon was actually in Scorpio early on this morning. Has moved out since then. However, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto's energy. Pluto is about the transformation. Pluto is about what no longer serves you is going to be destroyed. So when we think about this 8 energy of the overall day, it's about your money, and it's also about the karmic reset. Now, if you caught my show last month, you've heard me say that when we talk about a karmic reset, it's not about what goes around comes around. This is your karmic reset. This is your soul's karmic reset in reference to here's your opportunity to work on letting go of habits, beliefs, and philosophies that no longer are really aligned with you at this perfect time. So paying attention to what your beliefs are and are they really aligned with you as opposed to things that you were born into. So paying attention to that energy. So in addition to this 8 energy of your karmic reset, paying attention to what is going on in your life at this time. What is the cycle that you're in? And what area of your life are you experiencing some chaos? Are you experiencing chaos in your career? And when I use the word chaos, remember chaos is a good thing. Even though it doesn't sound so good, I believe chaos is like that little nudge the universe is tapping us on our shoulder, reminding us that it's time to put one foot in front of the other to change something. So if there's some chaos going on in your career, maybe your 9-to-5 job, maybe it's not aligned with your soul's purpose. This could be a perfect time to work on taking the steps to change that and moving into something that serves your soul's purpose, and not to be afraid thinking that you have to wait for something new to come in to walk away from the old, because it doesn't really work that way. Although as humans we think so because we feel like we need that cushion, but the reality of it all is the minute you make that decision that you're going to walk away from that 9-to-5 conscious decision, the universe starts to bring things into alignment for you for the new doors to open up. So what I'm going to do for right now is I'm just going to keep you in this energy for right now. And we are going to take another commercial break. And when I come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this 9 energy. And then we're going to also talk about some other numbers that took place today. So again, there is a graphic with my information on it that if you want to reach out to me, you can either scan the QR code or you can email healingwithin76@gmail.com and we can make a connection. So that image is going to show up shortly, I think. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. No big deal. But eventually we will be taking that commercial break and I will be coming back to chat with you more about the 9 energy. So let's see. Are we ready for that commercial break? I know I am.
Hey, this is Joe Monkman, and I am a personal development trainer. And that means that I help people step into their leadership roles, take their place as a visionary, really understand their own mastery in the world so that they can really find their place at the buffet of life. And if you want to know more, you can find me on my Facebook page at Joe Monkman and joemonkman@gmail.com.
Hi everyone, Kitty Beauty Link Foss, the storytelling astrologer, reader of the stars, and I'd like to invite you to join me on Intuition of the Soul on Facebook, a free private Facebook group where I post a daily energy reading all about how you can navigate your day. Also reach out at intuitionofthesoul11@gmail.com if you want a personalized reading to find out about how your circuitry works. Namaste.
Did you know that retrograde season is a great time to review your health, fitness, wellness, and nutritional goals? Hello, I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the founder of Holistic Fitness located in Queens. I help women over 40 get strong and remind them that weights are their friend. I'm a certified and licensed holistic personal trainer and have been in the health, fitness, and wellness industry for 40 plus years. In the last 15 years, I have implemented many healing modalities into my practice. What does this mean for you? It means you're getting a revolutionized health, fitness, wellness, and nutritional prescription plan with you in mind. I'm a Reiki master, medical astrologer, master of numerology, card creator, and card reader. For more information, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do look forward to helping you revolutionize your health, fitness, wellness, and nutritional goals.
Hello and welcome back to Joanne's Healing Within. I'm your host, Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. And if you are just tuning in, please take a moment to share, like, and comment below. And you can always come back later and watch the replay in regards to what you've missed so far. As of right now, you've missed a lot. I've talked about the 8 energy of the overall day and what the 8 means universally speaking. And now we're going to dive in. We're talking about the 9 energy. Do note that you can always catch the replays on the many platforms, just to name a few: Roku, Amazon Fire TV. You can also listen on podcasts on iHeart, Spotify, and Audible. And that's just to name a few. So let's dive in to this 9 energy. As I said earlier in the introduction, when we talk about the 9th month, which is what we're in, this is the energy that holds the vibration of letting things go. Transformation. Now, I truly believe, and many other practitioners like myself truly believe, that September is really like the ending of 2024. Energetically, we start to feel the new energy coming in as we move into October. So this is like the end of the year, so to speak, when we think about it, because it's the 9. It literally is the ending. This is your opportunity to review the last 9 months and see what has come up for you, see what you have learned about yourself, see what you are releasing, see what you are ready to bring in. This energy is getting you prepared for what's to come through as it is the portal. Now, just as I've explained with the 2024 energy, what is connected to you based on numerology and astrology, I like to do the same when we talk about this 9 energy. This 9, based on numerology, as mentioned, is about letting go. It's about endings. It's about a completion. It's literally a period at the end of something. And it is about your major transformation, how you are transforming and seeing yourself in this new light as being a different version of yourself. It's not about being the best version, because you're already the best version. It doesn't get better than this. It's literally seeing yourself as the best version when you actually look in the mirror. So it's not about perfecting yourself. It's allowing yourself to recognition of that version of who you are and being the best at it. Showing up as enough. Showing up as being as amazing as you are. So when we think that 9 in astrology, we are now going to speak about Sagittarius energy, which, by the way, that is where our moon is, at least for the next 2.5 days. This is about how you feel in regards to your dreams, paying attention to your dreams, because your dreams could very well be providing some clarity to whatever it is you're looking for regarding the questions that you may be asking to yourself, and you might actually be asking them out loud as well. When we speak about Sagittarius energy, it is about the higher wisdom. It's about becoming curious of what is the next thing for you. It's about recognizing that you're a soul being on this earth and you have a soul's purpose. And you have multitudes of soul contracts to fulfill in this lifetime. And recognizing that that's exactly what it is. So every person, every place, and every experience is part of that contract that you're here to fulfill. And this could be a perfect time to reflect on the many contracts that you have fulfilled up until now, leading you into your next contract, leading you into that next place of wondering, being curious. And this 9 energy is definitely about expanding yourself to that space of wanting to learn something, because that's that Sagittarius energy. It's the wisdom. It's wanting to learn. So you may very well be curious in regards to taking a new course, maybe even writing a course for that matter, because that's this 9 energy that we are in. And with the moon being in Sagittarius for the next 2.5 days, giving us this ability to feel our feels, allowing us to really tap into the question that comes up: who am I? Who am I? That is the question that's showing up for me right now. So we think of this 9 energy, this frequency that we're in. It's about the completion. It's about the transformation. And it's also that portal energy of reminding yourself that you are already complete. Because so many of us sit in the space of thinking, what do I need or who do I need to be with to complete me? You're completed just as you are. You don't need another person or another thing to complete you. You don't necessarily need another certificate or another degree to complete you. You're exactly how you need to be right now. And that's what this portal energy is reminding you of, is that you are complete just as you are. And there's absolutely nothing you need to really do. However, as a human, we're always curious. And as a spiritual being, it's that evolution that you're going through, that curiosity of like, how can I evolve? How can I move into that frequency of being open to the possibilities and manifesting out your deepest desire for that matter? So I also want to throw in some other numbers at you based on today's energy. And like I said, even though the energy itself has already passed, this is like fun information to know about. So when we think about the energy today of the moon, where the moon originally was in Scorpio energy earlier today at exactly 1:11 p.m. Eastern time. So I want you to think about that. What were you doing at 1:11 p.m. today, Eastern time, when the moon went into what's called void of course? Now, if you're not familiar with that term, void of course just means that your moon energy steps in. And for that, 11-minute period, I think it was 11 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, if I can do my math correctly. The moon then moved into Sagittarius energy at 1:26 p.m. Eastern time. So when we look at those numbers, 1, 2, and 6, we're back at our 9 energy again. So again, we're playing with these fantastic numbers 1, 2, 6, which is our 9 energy. So I'm going to break it down again. So we think about the 1. In numerology, it's a new beginning. It's being the leader. It's taking the initiative to do something different, to be the boss, to be the entrepreneur, to step up. Step up into your game and not rely or depend on somebody else to do something first for you to do it. That's that 1 energy, the power of that 1. That 1 is also very much associated with your first house. Your first house is your I am statement. It's your ascending sign. Now, first house, theoretically not on your personal chart, is ruled by Aries energy, which again is your leadership role. It's fire. It's the aggressiveness. It's I want to take charge. And when we talk about Aries and the ruling planet to Aries, which is Mars, they work really well together. So at that number 1 energy, it is about a new way of doing something and being that leader, being that energizer that's going to get things done. We already spoke about the 2 energy earlier based on it's related to Taurus energy, and right now Uranus is sitting in Taurus. I want to take a step back a second because I want to come back to that 1. I Spirit just reminded me to let you know that when we speak about that 1, we speak about that Aries energy, 2 things you want to pay attention to. We have our Chiron wound, which is our wounded healer, in Aries right now. So there's a big play in regards to learning to let go of those wounds, doing the work so you can let them go. Now, our North Node is in Aries. Now, our North Node energy is the energy of who we are here to become, how we are here to serve in our soul's work. That's all that Aries energy. That is your I am. I am. Who am I? And what is my soul's purpose now? So then moving into that 6, and we talk about 6, that's such a powerful number. 6 in numerology is really about the healer. It's about the nurturer. It's about one that takes care of themselves, and then one that looks out on another person. 6, in regards to astrology, is associated with Virgo. The sun is in Virgo energy. Virgo is all about organizing. It's about your routine. It's about your schedule. It's about problem solving. It's about the discipline. It's about the practicality. It's about your physical body. It's your nervous system. And as I speak on the physical body aspects of things, again, learning how to make that connection with your physical body, recognizing and understanding that your physical body is your biggest messenger that there is. Because your body literally sends you messages based on the physical symptoms that you very well experience. And every one of us has experienced some physical symptom here or there at some point in your life. You might be experiencing a physical symptom as we speak now. And all that physical symptom is a message from your body letting you know that something needs to be realigned or something needs your attention. And with this powerful 9 energy that we're in right now, this is a perfect time to work on connecting with your physical body so you can make that connection to whatever it is that needs to be realigned at this very moment. So when we think about these times and we think about numbers and we think about astrology, how they come together very nicely to help us really understand who we are from the soul point of view. Getting to that place to work on letting go of habits and philosophies and beliefs that we have been programmed and conditioned to believe since we're yay high. And here's our opportunity to really sit with a lot of these beliefs that we have and habits that we have and philosophies that we have and really start questioning, are they really aligned with who I am today? And thinking about it, reflecting on it. And maybe today is the day you decide to say, you know what? That belief really is not aligned with me at this present moment. I am a different version of myself than I was when I believed that belief. And then it's your birthright to work on letting that belief go and then entering a new belief into your consciousness. And we think about this energy of this portal, this powerful portal that we are in right now, gives you this opportunity to transform. When we think about the word transformation, that's a big word. This year, 2024, leading into 2025. Think about it. When we talk about the year 2025, we're looking again at a 9 energy year. So this energy that we're experiencing right now in the month of September on this 9-9 portal, this is a preview to what is going to be coming in 2025 for an entire year. Now, the energy in 2025 is going to be very different than the energy we have right now, only because our planets are going to be sitting in different placements in 2025. We will experience many changes over the next month and two in regards to where our planets are. For example, we will experience Pluto, remember the planet of transformation, transitioning out of Capricorn on November 19th and moving into Aquarius. And for the very last time, Pluto being in Capricorn, we will never experience a Pluto Capricorn energy again. Now, I'm in the midst of looking at my calendar because I want to give you a specific time frame in regards to on October 11th, and I want you to pay attention to that. October 11th, Pluto will go direct on October 11th, where its retrograde will be completely over and will go direct. So when we think about this energy that we're coming through in 2025, that 9 energy year, the energy is going to be very different than the energy is right now. And I really want you to sit with that. I really want you to think about that, reflect on that as I take a drink of water. Because that's a lot to take in. Now, just as we are in September, it's a review of the last 9 months. 2025 is going to be a review of the last 9 years. So I encourage you now to start getting pen to paper And literally start writing down bullets every year for the last 9 years. Start evaluating and reflecting on what's been going on in your life over the last 9 years. Because you're going to start to see the patterns and you're going to start to see cycles in regards to what exactly is going on. Now, you might have heard me say this at one time or another, at one show or another, where everything you want to know is within you. You already know the answers. If you were to take the time to reflect back month to month to month, the very question you were asking, reflect back, you'll get the answer. Now, when we think about this energy of Pluto in its retrograde in Capricorn right now, that's a huge review in the last 16 years. Go back to 2008 to 2023. And that itself is going to give you some information based on questions you have been asking yourself. A moment to reflect. With this 9-9 portal, this is about working on letting go, working on ending something, working on a completion, working towards a transformation. This is powerful energy we have going on for us, helping us to evolve and move into the direction we need to go. Now, there's an expression, and the expression is, wherever you are right now is exactly where you need to be. And no matter whether you've taken the long path to get to where you're getting to, know that wherever it is you're supposed to go, you'll eventually get there. That's the given. It is your birthright. So if you've taken the long path and you've picked up all these different experiences and you're not quite where you think you should be, know that you're eventually going to get there. You're eventually going to get there. Because you are a spiritual being having multitudes of human experiences. And you are working on letting things go. Now, you are consciously working on letting things go, or the universe, your higher power, is helping you to work on letting things go. Think back to 2020, when every one of us, I'm going to use it this word, was encouraged to slow down, to isolate, to move into a state of solitude, to tap into our intuition. Every one of us, or most of us, had a serious transition take place during that period of time. Many of us are still experiencing a lot of that transition. And that's because, again, the universe and our higher power stepped in and peeled away what no longer served us. And will continue to happen through this period of time where Pluto sits in Capricorn's energy, helping us to let go, to end, to complete, so we can transform. This is a powerful, powerful 9-9 portal that we are in right now. This is your opportunity to work on letting things go that no longer really serve you. Again, people, places, and things have faded away, as they should. That expression, people come into your life for season, reason, or lifetime, very true expression. Some people stay in your life continuously. Some people come in and out of your life. And some people come in for short periods and then they go. Because everything is just that. It's a lesson. It's an experience, helping you to get you to where you have to go. So take some time to reflect over the next couple of days in regards to different people that have come in your life and what you've learned about yourself through the journey of them being there. I want to close with this conversation of one more portal energy that we're going to get ready to experience, which is 9/11. 9/11, another massive portal energy. Now, when we think about the number 9/11, we're going to think about that number as a message from spirit. The number 9/11 is really about All your hopes and desires are literally manifesting just as we are speaking right now. Because of those two powerful numbers. 9 is about the transformation. 11 is about the master healer that you are. Because you are the master healer. You are healing every single day, transforming every single day, working towards becoming and already knowing that you are already complete. And there's absolutely nothing you need to do. And if you can move into that energy of knowing there's absolutely nothing you need to do and allow yourself just to be, just imagine how your journey will flow and how everything will just open up for you, where you can experience the joy and the excitement and success and the fame and the recognition and just a pure gratitude of being on this earth and knowing that you have a soul's purpose. As long as you have a pulse, you have a purpose because you're still here. So when you wake up every single day and you put your feet down on the floor before you even start to walk, take a moment to be in a state of gratitude. Be grateful for the fact that you still have time here and you still have a purpose and you still have so much learning to do. And all the different people that crosses your path are just a reflection of you, helping you to discover who you are on a soul level. So take this opportunity today to just forgive every person that you feel has done you wrong. Because forgiveness is the highest level of healing. And when you can move in a state of forgiveness, you can release and let go everything and anything that's weighing you down. I'm going to leave you with that for now. I'm going to take a quick commercial break and I'm going to come back with the conclusion of today's show. Feel free to scan that QR code or send me an email, healingwithin76@gmail.com. And I just noticed that I do not have my email on that. I have my website on it, but not my email. That is just so funny. I don't know what it is with this email, but anyway. I'm going to take a quick commercial break and I'll be right back.
Hi everyone, Kitty Beauty Lake Foss, the storytelling astrologer, reader of the stars, and I'd like to invite you to join me on Intuition of the Soul on Facebook, a free private Facebook group, where I post a daily energy reading all about how you can navigate your day. Also reach out at intuitionofthesoul11@gmail.com if you want a personalized reading to find out about how your circuitry works. Namaste.
All right, well, that was a short break because I totally forgot that commercial was only 30 seconds. Anyway, no biggie because it's all about time anyway, right? Anyways, if you are just tuning in, know that you could definitely come back and watch this from the very beginning because I gave a lot of information today about our 9/9 portal. This is a massive portal that's coming through. And just to reflect on the word portal, a portal just means the veil between the spiritual realm and the human realm is thin, giving you an opportunity to connect with spirit, to have those deep conversations with loved ones that have crossed over, ancestors you've never met, your angels, there's so many of them assigned to you, and those little fairies that run around your workplace and your home making a mess, and so much more. So know that that's the energy. And of course, this portal is a permission slip for loved ones that are suffering to cross over with ease. So with all that being said, our partners, my partners, always have things going on to serve you, to make life easier for you. So I would like to share those promos with you. We're going to start off with one of my promos, which is the Cosmic Evolution Summit. Should be an image that shows this. It's taking place on October 27th. 6 amazing speakers that are going to come and share their wisdom and insight with you. It starts at 10:30 in the morning, and it ends at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're interested in attending the Cosmic Evolution Summit, please go ahead and email so you can get your tickets now. It is a free event. However, there's only so many tickets, so please email, and I'll give you that email at the end. Then we also have Women Empowering Women private group. The next one is taking place on October 14th. As I mentioned earlier, I literally just came from that amazing group this evening that took place tonight for the very first time. There was so much excitement going on in this group, and the biggest purpose to this group is so women can empower each other to be disciplined, to be accountable, to be focused, to accomplish whatever it is we're looking to accomplish. Because sometimes we need that little nudge. So if you're interested in being a part of this group, again, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Then we have Words of Wisdom, hosted by Katie Boudaway Frost. This takes place the third Monday of the month. And this is a great program because it's exactly that, Words of Wisdom. When we talk about our frequencies and we talk about our vibration, there are specific words that actually have a higher frequency, as there are words that have lower frequency. So, for example, if someone were to say to you, thank you for whatever, and you come back and say, no problem, all they really hear is the word problem. And that's a low vibration word. So in this particular group, they actually do talk about words that have a higher frequency, so it can change your vocabulary and also change your frequency. The next and last event is by Joe Monkman, Spirit Messages, which starts up again tomorrow night, September 10th. Now, this is an extremely powerful class. Just by the name alone, it's powerful. Spirit Messages, Joe literally connects with Spirit, gives us insight to what's actually going on, and then shares individual messages with each and every one of us. So again, feel free to tap on that flyer and reach out to Joe Monkman and join this amazing, amazing group. So there you have it, guys. Those are the amazing promos going on this month, and there's so much more. So once again, if you wish to reach out to me for a self-discovery session, a reading, questions, comments, whatever else, there's my flyer. Now, like I said, there's no email on there, so the email is healingwithin76@gmail.com, and I do promise you that the next time this flyer shows up next month, there will be an email added. My apologies. You can definitely scan the QR code should you wish to reach out to me. I do look forward to seeing you all back here the first Monday in October. Until then, enjoy September. Remember, September carries this energy of letting go, reviewing the last 9 months of 2024, and allowing yourself to transform. Until we meet on the other side, have a blessed night. Bye-bye.